Welcome to this functional flow workout. Today we're going to be using no equipment as we look to work our whole body. So we're going to slow our movements down and try to focus on moving functionally with strength and control. So we're going to start with a nice warm-up to activate the full body before we begin our workout flow to get you feeling nice, strong and moving with control. And then we'll have a little cool down at the end to send you on your way. So thanks for joining me a moment to move. And when we're ready, let's meet in a hands and knees position. So from your tabletop position, you can just start coming forward and back just slightly, just to start opening up the wrists a little bit. You can make small semicircles. Just grip the mat with your fingertips. Just going to warm the wrists up just quickly before we start warming up the rest of our body. And I'll walk you through what you're going to be doing. So you're going to be coming into a hovering tabletop position, so your knees are going to be coming just an inch or so off the ground. And then we're going to bring our knee to our tricep or our forearm. And then from there, we're going to bring the foot outside and we're going to touch the toes. So it's going to look a little bit like this. You're going to shift your weight over to one side as you do so to create a little bit more balance and stability. So you're going to cover up, bring that knee to the forearm, shift over to the left, touch the right toes with the right hand. Left knee, left tricep, and then shift over to the other side. See if you can kick your hand. So when you're ready to join and give this a try, you can do so. As I said, just create a little bit of balance, warm up the core, create better control. And if you want to do this with your knees down, you can do the same thing. It will look like this. So you go for 2 more on each side, whatever option you choose. Make sure you're pushing the ground away from you as you do so. And there we have it. Place the knees down, shake out the wrists, and then we're going to meet in the squat slightly towards the top of the mat. So we did open up the hips a little bit, but we'll get into them squats a little bit more to open them up a little bit more. So you can sit nice and low as you go. Have the feet slightly splayed out at a 45-degree angle. Now you can place your backs of your triceps into the inside of your knees, and you can just open up through the chest a little bit on one side, and then switch over to the other. Take a couple of pulses to sink into those hip flexors a little bit more. And then from there, we're just going to simply place the hands behind you and begin working on this functional flow. So you're in a cramped position, so your hips are sunk down, and then from there we want to bring the hips up. So you're going to push into the ground with the heels, squeeze the glutes and come up into a reverse tabletop. And then from there we're going to gaze down at the left hand. We're going to bring the right hand around and then reach down to the ground. You may or may not be able to touch, but you want to keep those hips up rather than sink them down as you come down. Try to keep them elevated and bring a hand over. So we're just trying to work into that rotation a little bit more. There's 2. Keep pushing into the ground. Keep squeezing the glutes. There's 3. It's okay if you don't come all the way to the floor. We're just trying to work. There's 4. Round. And there's 5. From there, place the hips down to the ground. And then you bring your feet up to the sky, hands down alongside your body. And we're just going to lower the feet down, nearly touching the floor. Lean back slightly, long in the torso, and raise the legs back up. So there's 1, 2, bring that navel to the spine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place the feet down, come back into that squat, and then from there we're going to stand up, and then you can bring that right knee into your chest, nice and controlled in the left foot, and then from there we're going to step our right foot and hang it back, coming into a warrior 3 position, and then from there you're going to reach your left arm forward. So you've got opposites here, so you're working the back spiral lines, and as you come back, don't let the foot touch the ground, hover it off the ground and bring the left hand alongside your body, and then swing back. So you're coming into that one arm, one leg warrior 3, and then come back. There's 2. Try to keep the focus as you move forward and back. 3. Nice and long in the arm and the leg. 4. And trying to keep straight leg in that left leg. And you might start feeling that in the outer glute of that left leg. 5. Nice and controlled. 6. Extend the right arm alongside that right leg. Last one. 7. From there, we're going to bend into that left knee. Place the hands down along outside the feet, the foot. Push into that back heel, and then from there we're going to really push into the ground, and you want to bring that right knee up off into the chest, and then from there we're going to lower it down to the ground, bring it over to the left wrist, up into the left tricep, across to the right tricep, down to the right wrist, into the center, and then we're going to go right wrist up into right tricep, across over to the left tricep, down to the right wrist, and then from there we're going to pivot on to the outside edge of your right foot, bring that left foot and place it behind you, opening up into Wild Thing. So this is where those rotations earlier really help. So you've opened up a little bit of rotational core, and then from here we're placing our toes behind us, pushing into the outside edge of the right foot, spinning that right elbow forward, reaching with that left hand up and over your head. Take a breath, and then from there we're going to bring that right knee up into the chest, and then we're slowly going to pivot to place that left foot alongside the right hand, and then from there we're going to bring that right knee up into our chest and place it alongside the left foot, and then from there we're going to go on the other side. So we're going to bring that left knee up into the chest, extend it away from us, coming into our warrior 3. Extend the right arm forward, left arm back, straight right leg, and then we close it off. Again, keeping the balance and not letting that left foot touch the ground, and extend it away. And come back. Keep your focus. Try not to move too quickly like I did there. You'll lose your balance. 3. Nice and long through the torso. Come back. 4. And back. 5. And back. Keep breathing, moving, and focusing with control. 6. Extend away. 7. And on the 7. And now we come back, extend the leg away from you, bend into that right knee, and place that right foot behind you. And then hands either side of your right foot. From there we're going to create that foundation once again. Eyes of the elbows spin forward, and then you're simply going to push into the ground and bring that right knee up into the chest for a tiger curl, and then we're going to lower it down to the ground, and then from there we're going to bring it over to the right wrist, inhale up into the right tricep, bring it over to the left tricep, down to the left wrist, keep pushing into the ground, back to the middle, and then back to the left wrist, up to the left tricep, cross to the right tricep, down to the left wrist, spin on the edge of the left foot, and then place that right foot behind you, toes down to the ground, outer edge of the left foot, open up the chest, spin that eye at the elbow of the left elbow forward, and reach that right arm up overhead. Hips up to the sky, pushing into the ground. And then from there, we're going to bring that right knee into the chest, push into the ground, and slowly pivot and place the right foot alongside the left hand. Coming up and forward, bring that left knee into your chest, place it alongside the right foot, and we'll slowly lower back down into that squat position. And we'll place the hands behind us, coming into our crab. And we'll finish this little bit here where we started. So we're going to push the hips up once again, squeeze in the glutes, and we'll switch it to the other side this time. So create that foundation in the right hand, and we're going to spin and bring that left hand alongside the right, come back, place the left hand behind you, and open up to the other side, stretching through. So right hand down, try to keep the hips elevated. I know it's not always easy to do so, but keep the glutes engaged, opening up through the chest with this reverse tabletop as well, so we are stretching out the shoulders. There's 3. There's 4. Last one. 5. From there, place the hand down, slowly lower the hips down to the ground, extend the legs away, place the hands alongside the body, and then lower the hips, the feet down to the ground, and bring them back up. Nice and straight, straight spine, straight legs. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Place the feet down, and we're just going to step back into our downward facing dog, and we'll just do some roll throughs to stretch out the shoulders and the back line of your body. So from here, just going to roll the spine forward nice and slowly, tucking that navel to the spine, tucking the tailbone under. And as you reach your high plank, maybe have your feet a little bit wider apart, stay on the tops of your toes, and you're going to sink the hips and come straight into a upward facing dog. Pull the shoulder blades onto the back, and from there tuck the chin to the chest, push the back, slowly rolling it all the way back into your downward facing dog. So there's 1. Try to move with that control that we spoke about earlier. There's 2. 3. So we're getting a little bit of that cat-cow feel as we move through these positions. Still building that shoulder strength, engaging the glutes and working the core. Push the ground away. And last one, roll forward, come all the way through into your upward facing dog. Chin to the chest, push yourself up and back, rolling slowly, coming into your down dog. Place the knees down to the ground, and we'll simply wrap ourselves up there. So there it was. You can sit in a nice cross-legged position and take some time, but there it was, a nice functional flow workout and your moment to move. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It was try to be full body, all encompassing. It was only around 15 minutes, but it was exactly what you may have needed on this day. And if so, let me know. And thanks for joining me here at A Moment to Move, and I'll be sure to catch you on the next one.